All right, guys. Our next bit of movie news again is not technically movie news. But again, this is such a charming, heartwarming story. Um, I thought that this was absolutely beautiful, and I had to share it with you guys. Comic Book Resource is reporting that Marvel Comics has a brand new comic out called The Vitals. And it's not a fictional story, it's about real, actual stories from nurses and other healthcare workers on the front lines during the COVID-19 pandemic. In To accompany this announcement, Marvel released a short video. It's maybe like a 30-second, 1 minute long video about the kids who are the children of a lot of these healthcare workers and what their experiences are of having their parents go out to the hospital, take care of other people all day, and their real, genuine, true concerns of, are my parents going to be okay? These are real, genuine concerns that these children have. And not just concerns that the children have, like, these are real things. Like, these are real possibilities that their parents could get sick. They could contract coronavirus. And as this video points out, the stories in the comic book are actual stories from their parents. I believe it's the Allegheny Health Organization, which is in Western Pennsylvania, right around Pittsburgh. These are a lot of the healthcare workers' stories that they have drawn inspiration from and drawn these comics from. Giancarlo, this is such a beautiful story. I don't know. I like real world heroes. Like, these are real, actual heroes put into comic book form. This is art imitating life. I think it's a beautiful thing. Where do you like? Have you heard about this? Did you see the video? What's going on with you?
I I just saw when you sent it to me. I'm a big comic book guy, and in the sense that I get comic books. It's still a weekly thing for me, even in times of the coronavirus. I don't know. I'm of two minds of this typically when it comes to stories like this. On the one hand, this is awesome, and it's great, and the fact that it's about real life people and their stories and what they've gone through, and it's also about uh, healthcare workers, which are obviously like the people of the year in terms of this year specifically, never mind literally our entire history. It's amazing. And the fact that these families are going to kind of get this, people can collect this for comic book people, like these kind of one-off little kind of odd series that pop up here and there are fun for collectors. It makes me wonder how long this series will actually go for.
Oh, I'm
But
sure
on
it'll
the
have a
other hand,
limited run. I'm sure.
yeah. On the other hand, sometimes I get skeptical with these things, just because it is. I don't know. I think on the one hand, there's a taste level that can sometimes go really off rails pretty quickly, depending on how they execute it. On the other hand, it is like a company. I don't know. There's definitely like a taste level for me that sometimes I get a little wary
I
about with
understand
these
what you're
kinds
talking
of.
about, and I think we saw a lot of this right after 9/11 when all these different movie studios started making movies about 9/11, and a lot of us had the
Yeah,
knee-jerk reaction of like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, too soon, you guys. Way too soon."
yeah. I think there's that. There's also just sometimes I don't know. The comic book industry, there's room for every single type of story, obviously, but uh, sometimes people are not. Sometimes exactly what you said, the too soon thing. Like people don't want to see this kind of stuff necessarily pop up um, in their media, and not that that's a valid reason to like not do it, but it just sometimes makes me wary of it and the intentions of it. It makes for a hell of a kind of press
Yeah,
release.
yeah.
um, but I don't know. Sometimes I'm just wary of these types of things. But the fact that it's real stories, like I think that's real cool. I always wonder why they don't like. Obviously, this is going to come out now. but how cool would it be if Marvel just made a comic series about healthcare workers that just happened and just was a running thing in their universe? Like, uh, sometimes I feel like there's ways they could do this. Obviously, it's a matter of demand also. Like the fact that this will be a limited
Sure.
kind of thing makes complete sense, because people will jump on it and collect it, and then that's how it'll kind of get. That's how most of these kinds of projects tend to go. Um, but it's cool. It's cool. I don't know. There's only so much I can really kind of rail against it without sounding like a complete curmudgeon.
Well, especially like when we haven't been able to read it yet and like actually, hold it in our hands, or even, get now the digital version is available right now on the Allegheny Health Network website. Marvel has made them available in, I believe, free for all to read. So it,
And I think me, and I know this is something that's changed for me as I've kind of gotten older and applies to movies as well. Like I can recognize that I may not be the target audience for this. And so really, who cares what
sure,
my
yeah.
opinion is, you know?
That's a concession that I often concede, especially anyone who's ever watched this show before. I love to hate on Billie Eilish. Oh, I love to hate on Billie Eilish, and I love to hate on Saturday Night Live. What's his name? Tall, skinny guy, Pete Davidson. Oh boy, I love to hate on those two. But again, it doesn't matter what my thoughts are, and B, I'm 38 years old. I'm from Western Pennsylvania. Like, my opinions don't matter. The audience that those two artists, and I will actually call them artists because they are artists, the audience that those artists are targeting are not meant for me. They don't care about me. So it's like, who cares what 38 cis whatever, like, heterosexual white idiot over here thinks about Pete Davidson. It doesn't matter, right? But yeah, like these are concessions that I need to concede quite frequently. But the big question is, you guys, what do you think of Marvel's The Vitals comic book? Do you think it's too soon? Do you think it's too late? Is this something that you're interested in? Is this a cause that you might champion yourself? I'm very interested to hear what your thoughts are about this. Jump on down to the comment section below and let me know what those are. Hey, all right, everybody, thanks for watching. If you like this video, click like. If you really like this video, click subscribe. And if you really, really like this video, click share, because that is exactly what Michelangelo from the Ninja Turtles would want you to do. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.